From Durban to Lusaka, from classrooms lit by candles to boardrooms powered by vision, this is the story of transformation. From a single idea born in Durban in 1995, Mancosa has grown into one of Africa's most trusted and transformative higher education institutions. What began as a small college is now a world-class provider of education, part of the prestigious Honoris United Universities network, empowering thousands of students across Southern Africa and beyond. For over 3 decades, Mancosa has empowered individuals to unlock their potential and shape their futures through education that changes lives. Rooted in innovation, inclusion, and impact, Mancosa continues to lead as a private higher education institution that champions education for impact, where learning meets purpose. This video celebrates the voices of those who lived that journey, pioneers, educators, and graduates who turned challenges into milestones. These voices capture the essence of Mancosa, a place where education is not just taught, it is lived.
You have to look at the roots of Mancosa, starting with someone who believed. He believed in himself. He believed against all odds that he could make a difference.
We live in an era when knowledge is growing in importance in addressing the world's most pressing problems. When global forces increasingly shape our lives and work. When traditional intellectual fields are shifting and converging. And when public expectations and demands of higher education are intensifying. And it is only a matter of time when the platform will leave an everlasting legacy for Africa and indeed the entire world.
I remember when he started Mancosa, he said to me, "Noms, I only have 5,000 rand. Then I said, 5,000 rand? What are you going to do with 5,000 rand? And when I saw Mancosa growing, every time it was a wow. Overport, it was 1 floor. Then it ended up being 2 floors. Then they outgrew Overport. Then they started moving over. Even here, it was a small building, ended up being a big building.
Bit by bit, it has improved. It was only us who knew it was Mancosa. I think the name was just on the door when you enter in the reception. A few years later, the name was up there. And you could see this brand is going places.
As much as he wanted Mancosa to grow to the way we have and evolve to the way we have, it was all about culture. It was all about his staff. The reason we have so many staff that are here for more than 5, more than 10, more than 15 years, because of that.
I was a telecommunications engineer working in Lesotho, and I said, I want to further my education. Then I started doing a lot of research. I read, then Mancosa pops up. I go and read something, then Mancosa pops up. I said, who are these guys who are called Mancosa? Then I made inquiries, and during that time, the South African Committee of Higher Education was closing a lot of management colleges. A lot of them were closed. There was chaos within the sector. And then I said, I haven't heard scandals about Mancosa. I haven't heard problems about Mancosa. Who are they? So I started reading about them, and I found that there are a lot of advantages that attracted to me.
Mancosa played, a role which actually changed the mindset of so many people, that you can have a good quality private higher education institution that is really serious about meeting the needs of the country.
Students coming from previous places of learning used to complain that Mancosa's educational material and exams are probably the hardest and the most challenging one. But knowing that once they have gone through them, they have gained something worthwhile.
If you're looking to get a degree and a piece of paper, you can go anywhere. If you're looking at finding an environment that will support you, that will guide you, not just officially, not just through formal procedures, not just through the link, but through the feeling that you get that people care. And there's something that this university still has. When I walked in, the joy, the bounce of all of the people, even if Professor Karodi is not here, You can feel the love, you can feel they can't do enough for you.
Culture doesn't just pop up. It is created by management. I'm happy to see that even after Professor Karoda has passed, the culture is actually improving the way that I think he would have loved it to improve anyway.
What you're studying with Mancosa is life. What you're studying with Mancosa is heritage. It will help you go very far because we have done the same. This is a real life, this is real education.
We had a professor also, he started off as a doctor, but now he's a professor thanks to Mancosa. And he used to say an MBA graduate should see the crack in the wall before it even starts. So what we need to say, Mancosa will give you that eye into the future.
At the end of the day, when the leader is not around, if the institution continues to operate and grow, that's the tenets of a good leader. That's why Mancosa continues to thrive and grow despite the fact that he is no longer.